So it's Tuesday, I've dropped off Oscar for his first day back after the Easter term. It's about 9:20 and I've come straight out instead of just going home because I want to have a look in the garden centre. So I'm at the garden centre, it's about a 10-minute drive from me, and yeah, I just want to see if there's any tomato plants or any other things. I really want to grow some sweet pea flowers. I could grow them from seed, but I don't want to miss out. I don't know if I'm too late, so I'm going to have a look at the seeds. I'm going to have a look, see if they've just got any already where they're already sort of grown for you, and then you've just got to sort of plant them. But yeah, I'm excited to have a little look, and then I'm going to go home. I want to get started on my raised beds. I've got to fill one more raised bed, and then I'm going to plant some things I've got. I'm thinking like one of them could have fruit in and berries, so I really want to get some strawberry plants. I've got some blackberry plants that I'm going to plant. So yeah, I want to do a whole raised bed with fruit, like, and berries. Maybe get a blueberry plant as well. I'm trying to get things that we have a lot of, that we like to eat. And then I might have a look if we can put flowers alongside certain fruits. I'm not really sure. I'm learning as I go along. This is the first time ever I've had raised beds in my entire life. So this year I'm not expecting too much. I'm not putting too much pressure on myself. I'm just going to see what I can grow and yeah, see what I get. And then each year I'll sort of learn from that. But yeah, it's a lovely day. It's lovely and sunny. Oscar didn't even take a coat to school with him because it's quite mild, even though it's quite early in the morning. But anyway, yeah, let's go. I'm back. Oh, excuse me. I'm back from the garden centre. I was going to have a cup of tea and some toast at the garden centre, but I thought I might as well just come home and have it and save some money, because it's nice being at home. I can just chill out. I'm just in a little blanket over my knees like a little old granny, and I thought I'd just come back, have 20 minutes, just have a sit down, have my toast, and then I'm going to get cracking on the raised beds, and just got a few house bits to do. Just the usual, making the beds, tidying around, popping a wash on, popping the dishwasher on. So I'm going to get all those bits out of the way first, and then I can go outside and just fully immerse myself in my raised beds. But I got some really good things. They were really reasonable. They had a lot of things at the garden centre, like 3 for £6 or 2 for 12. So it worked out not as expensive as I thought it would be. And they had some really great selections of things. I managed to get some sweet peas, which were cheaper because they're not really that big at the moment. So obviously when they're more grown, you're paying for that growth. So I was able to get some which were quite reasonable. And yeah, I'm going to plant them up, and yeah, have a look through my book as well. So I've got a my little gardening book I got from the second-hand bookshop when we went to, where did we go? I was going to say Lichfield, but I don't know if it was Lichfield. I can't remember now, but anyway. So I'm going to have a look through that, just double check before I fully sort of plant everything. But I got some garlic seeds, I got some onions, so I'm going to plant all them. And yeah, so excited. And yeah, just excited to get started now. But I'm going to finish my tea, which is lovely. I've got a Yorkshire Bakewell tart tea, which is so nice. It tastes like, it sounds a bit odd because obviously Bakewell tart, but it actually tastes like jam on toast. I used to love jam on toast, but they stopped making it. But it's still got that sort of flavour, and I love it. So I'm going to have my cup of tea, I'm going to sit and watch a bit of YouTube for a little bit, for about 10-20 minutes, then I'm going to get started. It's Thursday today and I've got home about an hour ago and I went to parents review. I'm just going to shut the living room door because Oscar's in there. You might hear him talking in the background. Let me just shut the door. So yeah, so it's Thursday. I've been at work today and then I had parents review, Oscar's parents review after, which was really good, went really well. And yeah, so then I've come home, I've had a cup of tea and I sit down. I'm about to make some tea and just get a few jobs done around the house. So I just thought I would film because I think the last thing I filmed was Monday. No, it wasn't Monday, Tuesday at the garden centre. And then I think I filmed myself planting up some bulbs and things in my raised beds. And then I've just been at work and just the week it's just gone so quick and now it's Thursday, so I just thought I'd film myself doing a few bits around the house. Hope everyone's having a good week. It's been a gorgeous day today, really nice, but then now it's, what time is it? It's 5:30. It looks like it could possibly rain. This weather is just, the UK, you just never know. You feel like you're never in the right clothes. So yeah, I'm hoping it's a nice day tomorrow, but I thought I'd show you my outfit as well because I've got this tie. This is Alex's dad's tie. He's no longer with us and Alex was sorting out all his ties and he didn't really want to get rid of them, So he popped them in a box, but as he was going through them, I was like, actually, I quite like some of them. I might wear them. So I popped it on with these red trousers. See if I can film. I don't know if you're going to be able to see what I'm wearing. Oh, it's so hard to do outfits. Let me just, right, okay, I'll be back. I'm just in my kitchen, and I'll just show you my outfit. So this is the tie. I don't know, this looks quite 80s, but I'm not sure. It could be 90s. But I thought the colours, the greens and the reds, just look, I love them. I love all the colours. So I wore this really oversized corduroy shirt, which I love. I do love oversized stuff. And then these track pants, which I got from Vinted, and they've got this stripe down each side and pockets, which I love, and they're quite sort of a wide leg, but nice. They're not a silly wide leg. They look really nice, and yeah, so I wore that. And I quite like the outfit. I might wear this tomorrow, depending on the weather. Oh, I got some trainers as well. Let me go and get the trainers. So I got these from Vinted. They're like a corduroy, the Adidas trainer. Don't normally wear Adidas, not for any particular reason. I'm just more of a Vans girl, or Doc Martens. Sorry, I feel like you're a bit crooked. I hope that isn't too annoying. But yeah, I feel like I'm quite drawn to this colour at the moment, hence these trousers. But these were £20, and I think these sell at like £75 to £80, but they look new. Like, I've worn them today, but I don't think they've ever been worn. So they were a brilliant price at £20, and because I've sold some things on my Vinted, it literally feels like free. But I had them on today with these trousers. Well, I don't normally go matchy with stuff, but I just really like the look of it. But yeah, anyway, I want to get some jobs done and I'll bring you along. So today is Friday. I've not long got back from Bulwell, which isn't far from me. I've never been to Bulwell before. I think it's classed as Nottingham Way. But yeah, never been before, but oh my gosh, so impressed with their charity shops there. I definitely need to go back and have a really good mooch around, because I feel like there was so much, slightly overwhelming, but so reasonable as well, because I do find that some charity shops really hike up their prices. Yeah, to a point. I get that they want to make as much money as possible for that charity, but I think sometimes it's to their detriment, because I think people just, especially in this day and age with everything going up, people just can't afford to shop even in a charity shop sometimes, because it's just ridiculously expensive. But I just want to show you a little bit of what I got. So many good things. Right, okay, let me show you. So yeah, I went with Alex to Bulwell, and it was lovely. We had a mooch about, we went to a coffee shop, had some lunch and a coffee, and so we've never been there before, we will definitely go back. It's a really nice high street. I think it's sort of, you can see that they're making improvements, and it's just like had a lot of work done, but yeah, some really good shops. Anyway, I'm just going to switch that light off because I can see it sort of being annoying. Let me just switch it off. I'm back. So yeah, we went this morning. The first one I went into was the British Heart Foundation. I can't remember the names of all the charity shops because some of them I'd not even heard of before. So that's probably why I can't really say which one was from which charity shop. But I do remember the British Heart Foundation because that's the first one I went in. And I got these two like glasses. They're such a sweet shape. I love them, and I don't think they've ever been used because they've still got the stickers, the original stickers, and they were £1.50 each, which is a bargain. And I think that sort of shape is quite in at the moment. I think people like to have the Prosecco or whatever, but I mean, I'm not a massive alcohol drinker, but I thought a little bit of fizzy in that. It doesn't have to be alcohol, but it's just really nice. And there was only two, otherwise I'd have got more, but that's fine. And then I picked up this cute little pottery jar, which is so sweet. It hasn't got any markings on it, but I just love the detail and just the detail of it. It's £3. It's just like a little bit like a honey little container and like something like that. But I thought, I don't know what I'm going to put in it, but I will find something. But it looks so sweet. So it'll either go in the bathroom and I might pop, I don't know, cotton wool, not like I buy cotton wool, but I'll find something. So it'll either go in the bathroom or in the kitchen or in my bedroom, probably pop a few makeup bits in it or whatever, but lovely, so sweet. And then Alex spotted this. It's got like a collection of cacti in this glass like dome, but it's really big. I mean, it's really big, and that was £5. It just needs a really good clean. So you can see the glass, it looks quite dull, but I think it's just been sat. It's got a bit misty, but I'm going to give it a really good clean, and I will find somewhere for that. I will find somewhere. And then I picked up these two saucepans. This is a smaller one. This was £8 with a lid, and they're proper old school. I love the colour, the cream and the green. But I think that looks so nice in my kitchen. I might make room for these and pop them on display in my shelves because they are too nice to be put away. And eventually we're on about having, I mean, this is a long time in the future, but an Arga, and I think they would just look lovely. And this is the bigger one, so you can see the size difference. And the bigger one was £12 and the small one was £8. I mean, for two saucepans, that's still really reasonable. And I just love how they look. And then I got a book. This one's called I'm Glad My Mum Died. A slightly controversial title, but my friend was telling me about this because we'd read another one and she was like, you need to read this one because it's like a follow on or something. I think this is the one. That was £2 and it's a hardback and it doesn't even look like it's been read. So that is amazing. And then I got some, I never know what to call these. Are these like knitted vests? I don't know if people call them a sleeveless pullover, I'm not sure. But I just really like the V-neck because it's very similar to this one I got from a charity shop a bit ago. And just to stick a t-shirt, especially in like this spring, this in-between spring weather where it's warm, but in the UK it's not warm enough to just walk around with nothing, and it just sort of keeps you warm, but it's very easy to wear. So I got this one, that was £3, and then this one was £4. I love this one. You see how colourful it is. I love it. But I thought I could either wear that springtime with just a t-shirt underneath, or just a vest top when it's not too red hot, or even in winter I could wear it. So it's really like a good selection there. And I'm gonna put them probably on a hand wash just to be careful. And then the best thing I brought today, I saw it in a window. I think this was the cancer research shop, and as soon as I saw it I was like, I've got to have that. It's £5, which I think is really good value. And it's these little, I think they're cockatiels, the lady said. Maybe they're not. If anyone knows which bird they are. I just thought they looked like little parrots, but they look so sweet, all sat together, and it's like in a frame, and it's not really heavy, but it's a good weight. And then it's got that on the back, so you can literally hang it on the wall, and they sit flush to the wall because they're flat at the back. And for £5, and when I paid for this, the lady said she'd literally just put it in the window, so I was so lucky to find it. But I'm thinking I might pop this in my kitchen against the floral wallpaper. I think that would look really nice. Or once my parlour is decorated, maybe in there. But it just looks so sweet. So yeah, that is everything. I feel like I got more, but I didn't. It just feels a lot when you're sort of walking around with it in bags. But yeah, I'm definitely going to go back. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, let me know if you do any thrifting or charity shopping. I'd be really interested in how you sort of shop and what bargains you've got hold of lately. I do love a bargain. And yeah, I just wanted to pop on. It's Friday, I have already said that. Yeah, it's Friday, and we're going to have a chippy tea, because we have chippy tea Friday, and we're actually getting it from the actual chippy tonight. We don't always, sometimes I just make it. But yeah, just looking forward to just relaxing. Alex is actually off today, it's his day off. So it actually feels like a Friday, and it feels like a weekend because he's off the whole weekend, which doesn't always happen very often. But yeah, this will probably be the end of my video. I think I've recorded some things through the week, but with being at work this week and then Oscar being back at school, it's been a bit like hit and miss. So hopefully, I hope this video is okay. I always worry that I've probably not recorded enough, or it's not interesting enough, but I'll say bye now, but I may just record a few bits later, like our chippy tea. I was umming and ahhing if to light a fire in the parlour, even though it's not decorated, it's not finished in there yet, it still needs to be decorated, but I don't know if it's cold enough for a fire, but it's always quite nice to have a fire and a chippy tea and light a few candles. But yeah, I hope everyone has had a good week, and thank you for watching. As always, thank you for all your comments. I really do appreciate it. It's lovely to sort of feel like, I know my channel's really small, but it's nice just to communicate with some of you, and yeah, it's lovely. Thank you, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.